Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Mini Metro, and today we are going to be playing on the Hong Kong map. Now, this one is probably the most difficult we've had to face so far, other than probably Berlin, and we got quite a low score on Berlin, and the reason why we got such a low score on Chicago is because I'd never played it before that episode. So, basically, I just want to get playing today. Thank you for if you're a returning watcher of this series, thank you for watching. The playlist will be linked in the card and in the description below. I do recommend you check out all the episodes so far, and if you don't want to do that, then that's completely fine, as long as you stick around and watch this one, because hopefully it's not bad. So today we are playing Hong Kong in normal mode. Build the Hong Kong Metro to handle rapid population booms. So, let's just play. So, this map is very difficult with tunnels. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. And, yeah, so now we've only got 3. So, yeah, it skimps on tunnels, and that can be really tricky at times. Even though we have the full amount of lines, which is good, the tunnel problem is usually a problem. And I think that should be fine for now. So, I think this green line is going to become a loop. And that should be alright, as long as I think we should get another train on here now, just so it can become a loop. I don't really want to do that. I'm going to have to leave that for a second. Maybe do that. That looks fine. And also, the blue line now doesn't have a train, so I'm just going to grab one of these and put that there. And then bring that up there. So, we've got a little bit of a thing going on at the moment with the red and the blue and the green. The green, I think, is going to become a loop if we get another station up here. 2 locomotives. I'm going to select 2 tunnels, and I'm going to put one of these on here now. So now each line has 1, and then we've got the 2 locomotives on this line. I think this is going to have to extend up under the river again into the north, like that. And now the green can finally complete its loop. There we go, and hopefully these are going in opposite directions. Yes, they are. That's good. That's what I want. And I think red is going to have to go up there like that, which is fine. So yeah, basically we're just waiting for the map to expand. Hopefully the next time I'm not sure if I want to unlock more tunnels or more bridges. My other cat, in the last episode, my cat came in and I had to get rid of him because he was being a nuisance while I was recording, and now my other cat has just jumped onto my windowsill, but that's fine. Oh, that's an annoying station. I hate that station. That's really awkward to get to. So I think what we're going to have to do is pull out when we unlock tunnels next time, we're going to have to, hopefully we get tunnels. Yes, we do. Right, okay, that's good. We're going to have to do something like that. There we go. That should be fine. Blue line is getting a bit long. We're going to put another train on the blue line and another train on the red line. And then I think next time when we unlock 2 more trains, I want to get lines, because we do have 1 tunnel, so that's 1 tunnel to spare. Oh, but then, yeah, we're going to have to use that 1 tunnel there. Achievement unlocked, there we go. Octopus for getting 200 passengers delivered. And what's going on here? Why are no passengers being picked up from this station? That's going to have to go there, because it's empty. Come on. There we go. That could have been bad, but it wasn't. I'm going to have to put this on here. That's going to have to happen like that. That's going to have to do that. I don't like the overcrowding. This blue line is way too long. We're going to have to get another line going up in here somewhere. And this station on its own is not actually getting any passengers, which is bad. Pause. I'm just trying to figure out where I want this to go. There we go. So now the yellow line is quite long, but it spans most of the map. And the yellow line can also now have 2 trains on it. So the blue line still has 2 trains on it, and so does the yellow line. And I'm just going to pause, grab this and put it there. Hong Kong is quite a difficult map. I think it is quite difficult because there's a lot you have to do at one time. There's multiple things you have to concentrate on at once, and stations overcrowd very quickly, and you can't get passengers to where you want them to be. There's a lot of square passengers here. Luckily that can go there. Right, pause. This is getting bad. You're going to have to go there, like that. And then where's the other green? I don't even know. Come on. Oh, it's there. That's no. Oh, it's waiting at the station because it's there. I think we're going to die. I think that's literally... Oh. That was pathetic. 372 passengers travelled on your metro over 24 days. Well, you know what we can do now? We can press this and we can continue in endless mode. This is what we did in Berlin because we only got a few passengers. So we're going to do that again here. So we're going to get a line and another line. So we've nearly unlocked all of the lines, which means we can now at least get some more interconnectivity going on. Tunnels, there we go. Pink is now going down there. And turquoise is also going to that central station. There we go. So now I think pink can also help alleviate. Does pink even have a train? Pink and turquoise don't even have any trains, which is a bit weird. But I think that's because we unlocked them in a weird way. Okay, well that's fine. But we are going to have to get some trains. Soonish. Yellow line is quite sprawling, isn't it? I've just noticed. We've got yellow over here, through the sensor, and then up here. And I think... that's going to have to come away from there. That's going to have to do that. And then turquoise can come up here and do this. Oh, we need to unlock more tunnels first. Actually, I think I want it to do this. There we go. Now we've got some connectivity and it can go along the top up there like that. There we go. So turquoise now spans most of the city as well. And this is our central station here. This circle station. And the reason why there's so much overcrowding is because it is a circle station. And circle stations always overcrowd in all the ways that you don't want them to. I mean, actually, I suppose I should say there is never a way that you want a station to overcrowd. You don't want them to overcrowd at all. They just do. We really need to unlock... We need to really get over our threshold of 33, otherwise we're not going to get any more trains. And that would be a bit of a disaster. That would be bad. I think I'm going to have that go over there as well. So now we've got another sort of interconnection station over there. Red can come down. Oh, finally. So we've got a train and... We'll unlock our last line, but we're not going to use it yet. And we're going to put a train on the turquoise line, because I think that is one of the largest. I know the pink line is kind of big, but I don't think we really need to worry about that having a train on it for now. Although I suppose the blue line has died down a bit, so we're going to grab this, grab you, and put you on the pink line. There we go. Oh, I've just put that on the red line. Put it on the pink line. There we go. Okay, that's good. Right, and we've got a station up here that doesn't have any line going to it, so I think that's going to be our last line there. But then, of course, we will put a train on that eventually. Just not right this second because we don't have any. Our next threshold is 36 and we've already... Oh, 33, 34, 35. Quickly, come on, just one more. There we go. Right, locomotive and tunnels. We're going to put a locomotive on the pink line and then we will... Oh, no, it wasn't the pink line, was it, that needed one? we already gave one to the pink line, so we could put that on there. There we go. So now every single one of our lines does have a train on it, and we're going to bring this down here like this. I don't really want that like that, to be honest. I kind of wanted it this side, but that should be fine. I suppose we could do that, then they're all connected together, and then that can do this. There we go, that looks nice. Okay, so, but actually I just want it, and we've got another locomotive. I'm going to get a carriage this time, and just, there we go. Right, so, what is our next plan of action? What is the next thing that we need to do? Well, I always think it's weird when I play this map that no stations develop down here, other than these ones along here like this. No stations develop on this sort of southern island. There's tons of map. I think it's interesting how this game, there's loads of unexplored map that stations just don't evolve into, and the map doesn't zoom out any further. Look how much map there is up and down there. There's loads down there. There's loads up there. I think it's interesting. So yeah, we've got another locomotive and another carriage. That means I'm going to pause, and I'm going to put a carriage on the pink train and a carriage on the turquoise train, and then I'm going to put a non-carriage and a non-carriage on there like that. So now we've got, on the pink and turquoise lines, they have a train with a carriage and a train without a carriage on them each, which should get us over our next threshold of 47. And I was just going to, oh no, that's a train. I was just going to extend this line into the southern region. Oh, and we're going to get some tunnels. So yeah, I just wanted to extend the turquoise line into the southern region with the red, just because I just want to get some more interconnectivity going on. So I think that looks good. Just to connect, just to get interconnectivity. That's the thing that I promote in this game. Interconnectivity is where multiple lines stop at the same station. So this circle station is very interconnected. This triangle is interconnected. This triangle is interconnected roughly. These two stations here are very interconnected. This station is sort of interconnected, and then we've got sort of a complex going on here of the orange, the red and the lime, and then the blue and the lime. And the lime connects the red and blue at this western end rather than them just being connected down here. And I'm also going to extend the blue line eastward. Oh, and if we get another tunnel, I'm going to extend it to a B over there, just to have, again, more interconnectivity. That's the thing, that's the important thing in this game, interconnectivity. And I'm going to put another train on the lime line because this has now gotten quite long. But that should be fine. Oh, and locomotive and tunnels. There we go. I'm going to extend the blue into the east. So the blue line, the blue line now covers most of the southern and southwest and southeastern regions of the map. We've got this whole southern line connects right across the city, and this is connected weirdly. So I'm just going to pause and do this and do that, like that, and then put that back there. Like woo, no. Like that. There we go. Ooh, and then they just need readjusting. Okay, that looks fine. That looks good. Okay, and then press play. So, another thing that happens in endless mode is as the game develops, all of your lines sort of accidentally become circles as you get more and more tunnels and just more and more room to improve your map. Your lines just end up becoming circles, like I'm about to do on purpose, like this. So the pink line is now a huge circle, so that's going to need another train on it. So we've got two going anti-clockwise, and now we have two going clockwise. And now we have this big western loop train, which, yeah, so we've got this pink line is now a big western loop, and we've got the dark green line, which is now sort of central eastern-ish loop. And then I don't know what we can do in terms of loops with any of the other lines, because they're all sort of weird shapes at the moment. I don't think the yellow line can become a loop because that would look ridiculous. I don't think the lime line can become a loop, otherwise it would just be going along here where all the other stations have gone before, which will look a bit weird. Well, maybe it could if we connect along here like this and then do that. So, well, there we go. The lime line is now a loop, and I'll just need to find the lime train to see where they're going. So it's going anti-clockwise and anti-clockwise, so we need these to go clockwise and clockwise. There we go. So we now have the dark green central loop, the pink western loop, and the lime sort of interconnection loop with most of the city. And I think everything else can sort of stay how it is, other than just putting carriages on lines that need them. And I think we're going to put a carriage on the red line, and then the blue line still only has one train, so maybe actually... so there we go. Now that's another train on the blue line, and I think I'll put a carriage on one of those. And then... I don't know what to do next. So our next threshold is 90, but we should get there pretty soon. I'm going to disconnect the lime line from there, just so we've got a little bit of... all the lines have gone weird now. Right, I'm going to bring that over there like that then, just so that fills out. There we go. And then... I don't like the way these have done what they've done. Sorry, I'm just trying to organise these so they're in the right order. Then pink, then red. No, that's gone too far. Right, no. Red. So it needs to be red on the outside. So pink needs to go back first, then lime, then red. There we go. That's what I wanted to do the whole time. I wanted them to look like that. So when this press play, so there we go. We've now got red, pink and green all lined up correctly how they should be. There we go. Right, that's what I wanted to do the whole time. So, what's next on the plan of action? There isn't really a plan anymore. There's just sort of connect the stations together, more interconnectivity, more trains, more carriages, and eventually the game will just end. So our next threshold is 90. We're already on 78, or we just were. I don't see how much I can do in terms of connecting to more stations, although I think this has become a bit of a hub here, so maybe we could have the blue line come down and connect to that, and then have the turquoise line not connect to it and instead connect up into the central northwestern region. There's a bit of overcrowding going on over here. What are these passengers? So those are star passengers, and they're going on the dark green line. Okay, well that's just sorted itself out, to be honest. I think when we get more trains, I think I'm going to put one on the dark green line going clockwise. Oh, I think that's where some of our problems are coming from. They're both going clockwise. There we go. So now one's going clockwise, one's going anti-clockwise. Hopefully that gets more passengers shifted. Which is a positive thing, obviously. I really like how this map is looking so far, by the way. I just wish we'd have been able to do this in normal mode, because I know, Hong Kong, the map, in normal mode is really difficult because of the tunnels. There's a lot of rivers that you have to bridge across, stations develop in weird places that force you to use rivers. Which can get annoying at times. But I think actually at the moment we're alright. In endless mode, obviously. Yeah, in endless mode. This map is quite easy in endless mode. You just let things develop until you get over your next threshold. Oh, we're on 86. We're nearly on 90. 86, 85, 86, 85, 86, 87, 88. Oh, I think I just saw 89. 88, 89, 90. Oh, there we go. Right, so we've done that. So we're now going to put another train on the dark green line going clockwise. So we've now got one anti-clockwise, two clockwise, which should be enough for now. And we're going to put a carriage on this green train going clockwise. There we go. So now that it can take the star passengers from these two stations up here, which have a lot of passengers that need to get moving, and then we can so you can see that has really boosted our passenger count by putting that carriage on that train. Oh, I keep zooming out. By putting the carriage on this train, it can now has the capacity to pick up all of these passengers before dropping them off here and here. So, I don't think really there's much left we can do. There are no more stations developing. We haven't unlocked any more tunnels. We don't really need to do this weird interconnectivity thing that I wanted to do. I don't know how much that's actually going to do for us. Although we could make the turquoise line a loop, I suppose. It is quite large at the moment. Tunnels, there we go. So I just wanted to do this. But see, look, we've already ran out again. So perhaps we could connect up there. There we go. Right, turquoise is now a loop. It's got 2 trains going clockwise. 2 trains going clockwise, so I'm going to make one go anti-clockwise. So we now have the dark green loop here in the centre, roughly. The pink loop in the west. The lime loop that connects sort of the southwest with the northeast. And the turquoise loop, which now connects the east with the northwest and the central station down here. So I think this is going quite well, and I'm going to also bring the yellow well, I did want to bring the yellow line up like that, but now that's made it so the trains can't go straight through, and it's made it look weird, and I don't like that. So I'm going to pause, and I'm going to see what I can do to get this station on its own to be connected with something else, because having it on its own like that isn't usually good. So, what can we do here with these lines? Perhaps we could have... Nope, because then we need more tunnels. So, maybe we could undo all of this. Because then that's still doing that. So, perhaps we could do that. There we go, that looks alright. And then now we've also got... So, now we have even more interconnectivity with this station up here. Now that's actually connected to the yellow line, so hopefully there'll be less crowding up there, because the yellow, when it comes along, if the lime isn't there, the yellow can pick them up, and if the yellow isn't there, then the lime can pick them up. This is exactly what happens with this circle station here. If the turquoise isn't there, then the lime will pick the passengers up. If the lime isn't there, then the turquoise will pick the passengers up. I think that is just about going to wrap it up, because there's not much else left we can do. Because at this point all we're unlocking is more trains and more carriages, and eventually all the lines will be full anyway with carriages and with trains. So at that point we'd just be sticking carriages onto trains and having 4 carriage trains going around, and I suppose that would make our score go way, way, way up, but I don't have the patience to wait that long. And this episode is long enough anyway, 23 minutes. I know it's not our longest, but because we because we game overed so early on, and now we're doing endless mode, I think it would be good to end it here, just because there really isn't that much left to see. So I'm going to back out, and I'm going to press play, and let's now watch how our lines developed. So you can see the green line became a loop very early on, and then the yellow line took over some services, and the green was rearranged, and then that's basically how the green and yellow stayed for an extremely long time. And then you can see that's when we made the pinker loop, then we made the lime loop, then we made the turquoise loop, and then we reorganised the yellow in the northeast. So I think that was quite good. And also, if we wanted to make the yellow line shorter, because it looks like they could connect up here, what we could do is just unconnect all of these stations up until there, because they're all they've all already got lines on them. So yeah, but I'm just going to leave it now. So I suppose the endless mode was quite fun, and that was quite good, but we only got 372 on normal mode. So, like I said, with Berlin and Chicago, at some point in the distant future, not anytime soon, we will come back to the we will come back to the maps that we've gotten low scores on, and we will do better. So, next episode we will be playing on the new Barcelona map. That is a new map that was added in a recent... Well, I don't know how recent the update was, but I can tell you that it's not on the Switch version that I play all the time. So we will be playing Barcelona in the next episode, and then the episode after that we will be playing Osaka, then Stockholm, then St. Petersburg. So, yeah, thank you for watching this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. I just say thank you again. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.